Good morning, everyone. So my name's Kirk Willicombe, and today I'm going to talk to you about my work termed the Clamshell Project. So to begin, let's look at the problem which we're addressing. In order to reduce emissions and target the growing climate crisis, vehicles must be reduced in weight. Vehicle structural weight savings have been consistently sought for decades. Thus, the lightweighting potential of current material philosophies is beginning to plateau. This means that a step change is required, and a new material philosophy must be sought by the automotive industry. The answer to this problem? Fibre-reinforced composite materials. However, whilst the desire to use these materials exists, they have thus far failed to make any meaningful impact on the industry. A key reason for this is that the manufacturing processes currently available do not meet the needs of the automotive industry, both for rate and cost, having been traditionally developed to being targeted towards high-value, low-volume applications such as the aerospace sector. So the solution that we have developed here during this project has been termed the Clamshell Project. Here, a rigid exterior shell is utilized to protect the preform. It is a new, novel manufacturing process designed bespoke from start to finish for the high-volume automotive industry. And we have a basic diagram of this on the right of the slide here. So a solid shell structure is utilized to hold the dry fiber preform in place. The stacked plies are placed into the lower shell, with the upper shell being closed on top, holding the preform in place and keeping it to shape. The shell preform is then transported to a press. Here, a combination of heat and pressure is applied, melting the shell and allowing it to be pressed through into the preform, becoming the matrix system of the final part. So why use this novel method? Well, this process has been specifically designed from start to finish with the high-volume automotive industry in mind. As such, it has a number of benefits over traditional composite manufacturing processes in this environment. These include no chemical binder being used to hold the preform together, and this is a real key issue. And as shown by the pie chart here, chemical binder application and activation typically accounts for around half of the takt time for a generic automotive HPRTM part. So getting rid of this is a real time improvement. Further, cheaper dry fibers are used as opposed to expensive prepregs. The process fits into the current assembly line type systems that automotive manufacturers use. It addresses sustainability concerns, as there is perfect fused recycled fibers for this, which are normally difficult to preform and hold to shape, whilst reformable shell materials lead to a matrix that is likely easier to recycle. The material structure itself is matched to the tool, allowing for easier manufacture and less chance of damage to an expensive tool. And the process of impregnating the fibers is easy and low risk, taking away the need for dangerous high pressure resin injection and the associated safety and cost burdens that come with it. Initial trials have taken place in order to demonstrate the validity and feasibility of this process at all stages. The shells have been formed from various materials, utilizing vacuum forming as a method for quick prototyping of the 3D shells. These clamshell preforms have then been transported, utilizing robotic pick and place systems. This has shown a number of benefits, including less deformation of the preform in comparison to those held together with regular binder, as shown by the images on the slide, and power savings due to vacuum lines being able to be switched off rather than run continuously. Heated compaction experiments have also shown it is possible to effectively impregnate the fibers utilizing a heated thermoplastic shell that is compressed through thickness into the fibrous preform. Initial trials were undertaken utilizing UD dry fibers and PLA as the shell due to its low melting point and ease of flow, results of which are shown on the slide. It can be seen that the central fibers have been successfully impregnated with resin. However, the processing parameters require some refinement in order to achieve full, consistent wet out. A custom experimental rig and setup has now been created, as shown here, which allowed these results to be replicated, but for significantly larger scale parts. Further, the increased temperature capabilities are allowing us to currently investigate more appropriate higher-end thermoplastics, such as nylon, for their suitability in this process. Further work will be based around the refinement of these processing characteristics in order to create a suitable process for a range of material choices and undertaking mechanical testing on the manufactured parts. Alongside this, further expansion of concept utility will be investigated, such as utilizing the clamshells to hold together recycled fiber preforms, as we mentioned earlier, or in fact multi-element parts where the clamshell can really hold these various stages of the preform together and really kind of open up new manufacturing possibilities for complex shapes such as automotive doors. So work is ongoing currently to further develop this disruptive technology that has potential to revolutionize preforming for high volume applications. I have some acknowledgements for the support that I've had during this project. and I'd like to thank you for listening. Please come and visit me virtually at my poster during that session if you want to find out more about this exciting new technology. Thank you very much.